Hello, YouTube. This is Keith Kevin Ken. I'm Kevin. It's time again for our daily pocket dump deconstruction. What you're seeing right there is what is filling up my pockets today. Today is Thursday, May 12th, 2016, and I took this picture, posted it on Instagram at Keith Kevin Ken at 8 minutes ago. Turned my iPhone 6S Plus from photo to video, and now let's talk about the deconstruction of this here pocket dump. The watch is a real simple brown Rolex, manual Rolex. The cigar. I'm gonna celebrate this Thursday with of course I can't pronounce anything. Vagueros is what I'm going to call it. This is a nice short smoke. It's so wonderful. You know, a lot of people I know who smoke Cuban cigars, I've had to point this brand to them because it's so modern. It's a lot modern brand than most Cuban cigars, but it's really wonderful. I'm going to be drinking blended scotch today. My notepad is from Smithson, a wonderful British paper place that I really love, stationery place. The coin is the U.S. Marshals coin from 2015 from the U.S. Mint. That's actually the backside. I kind of like that with the U.S. Marshal badge. The front side, they just have a picture of a old Western U.S. Marshal. But that's celebrating the U.S. Marshals in the U.S. And now let's talk about the knives after I move my Mont Blanc thin wallet, one of them, over here. Now let's talk about the knives. Today, I just want to carry Chris Reeve knives. I got up and I said I'm going to carry Chris Reeve knives. And the choice was my standard keychain, medium size, large knife, or whether I'm going to do a smaller carry. I've been talking about doing a smaller carry all week long. And usually it's the knives that got away. But today, it's Thursday. What is Thursday, by the way? There's hump day. We're all looking towards Friday. I used to always say Thursday's like the bridesmaid of Friday, right? Looks good, but just not the same. Anyway, let's talk about the knives. My keychain knife is really just a wonderful knife. It is the Spyderco USN Usual Suspects network. A knife network, wonderful knife network. Spyderco put together this special Ladybug 3 for them with the hawkbill blade. Actually, I have two of them. I love that loud, glowing green. It doesn't glow, but it feels and looks like it, doesn't it? FRN scales, Ladybug, wonderful hawk blade knife. One serrated, one not serrated. It's really great. The steel is H1. That is the Spyderco waterproof, rust-proof steel. It will not rust. Will not rust. And I also love that they have the black version of it. It's so wonderful. It really goes well, doesn't it? It goes really well with that green. I'm taking the plain blade today. I have carried in the past the serrated blade. I really like it. See how it's serrated, but they also have that flat part right there that can get some work done. I really like hawkbill blades. I have a big collection of them. You don't see them often because a lot of them aren't for everyday carry. I usually slip them in my pocket or put it in my car if I think that there might be not dodgy situations, but I might need a very very tactical knife to take care of some business. So I do slip them in my pocket. I have a bunch of them. At some point, I should do hawk bill blades. But anyway, this is a wonderful, this is for the network, the group, USN Knife Network. It is the special Spyderco USN Ladybug 3. I've seen these available. They're not super available because they're kind of limited, but they are available. These are really nice, especially, oh, see, you get their symbol on the back, the USN symbol on the back of the blade. Very nice blade. I love it because it's going to make my knife, my keychain, very, very nice looking, colorful on a Thursday. Especially since my other carry is not colorful, but it's pretty, especially if you're a knife fan. Oh, man. Yes, it's one of my Chris Reeve Mnandis. Chris Reeve calls it very nice. That is Zulu. Zulu for very nice is Mnandi. And that's what this is. It is the gentleman's folder from Chris Reeves. Just a wonderful knife. 2.75 inch blade. 2.75 inch blade. A little halfway between a 2.8 and a 2.7. I really like it. Devin Thomas Raindrop Damascus is the blade. The the inlay, this inlay is Cocobolo, so is that one. I'm going matching today, super matching today. Cocobolo wood inlay on top of that titanium, little shiny in the front and the back. This is indeed a frame lock. This is Chris Reeve's integral frame lock on this little knife right there, even though you can see that the scale is covering it a little bit. And of course, the wonderful clip. It's a small knife. And of course, we're used to the work knives, Sebenzas. And we're used to the Umnumzuns. But man, this thing is just a wonderful package. It's just a nice knife all around. Gentleman's folder that can do a lot. Everything from cutting off the top of your cigar to shaving your fingernails to cutting open a box. Sturdy and purdy all at the same time. This is a Chris Reeve Mnandi. It is very nice. And then my large knife really isn't a large knife at all. It's really the small Chris Reeve Sebenza 21 with Cocobolo scales. And I'm smiling. You guys, you can't see my huge grin on my face because I just love this combination. I feel good opening and closing it early in the morning. This is going to make me get through Thursday and on to Friday because I just love this knife. This is the small 21 Chris Reeve Cocobolo with basket weave Damascus. You see that tight? That's not basket weave Damascus. I'm sorry, you guys. That's ladder Damascus. One of the knives that got away is basket weave Damascus. This is ladder Damascus from Devin Thomas. And yes, just like the large ones, all of the wood inlay Chris Reeves, all of them, you can see they don't go deep into the titanium at all, so you get a better grip. Shiny titanium with 3 slabs of the Cocobolo right there, which is really nice. And on that shiny titanium and then leaving the lock just nice. Look at that. Look at that Damascus. Hey, listen. If you want a Sebenza 21, plain Janes are beautiful. You guys know I'm a big fan of Chris Reeve knives. Big fan of Chris. And have invested heavily in them. I like all of them. But if you get a nice wooden inlay, it just looks so nice. It helps to feel the hand. It really makes a working knife feel and look like a gentleman's folder. And then if you just save up and add a little bit more, hey, you've already gone to the inlay, Chris Reeve inlay. You're going to be spending some money. Man, these Damascus blades, they do cut. They do cut. They're not just for show, but man, aren't they pretty? That's the Ladder Damascus. That, my friends, is my little carry for today. I'm actually going to put this in a Chris Reeve small leather sheath, and I'm actually gonna use. Most people would do the reverse. I'm actually then gonna hook this up to my pocket, my Mnandi. There you go. That is the cover. That is what we have. You know, let me just, as my carry, might as well put both of them. I have it out here. Let's put it in the frame. I'm doing the plain hogbill ladybug, that special USN version. That, my friends, that's my carry. That made up the picture on Instagram. But you know what? This isn't Instagram. It's the Keith Kevin Ken channel. And there's our basket weave Damascus. Small Chris Reeve Sebenza 21. There we go. This is the knife that got away. Honestly, I usually don't do matchy. That means exactly the same kind of knife. Oh, look at that. I don't know. There's something about the spine of the blade on a Damascus blade where you can see all the levels. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that basket weave because it has that Devin Thomas basket weave. So that's Devin Thomas basket weave. Some people I know always get that mixed up with ladder Damascus. But can you see the difference? Ladder Damascus, yes, it has that kind of step going up and down. This is just tightly woven. Actually, on the knife that got away, you can also see the basket weave on the handle. This is special Chris Reeve knives. I have all three of the small Chris Reeve knives like this, where on the titanium it's etched in. This is the Damascus pattern etched in on a shiny titanium. And then, of course, it has the basket, the matching basket Damascus as well. Oh, I love this knife. I have the raindrop. I also have the ladder Damascus version of this. I really like it. Man. And then on the lock side, it's all plain Jane for the lock side. I really like it. Did I tell you? Yeah, I think I did. I probably didn't. 2.9 inch blade. I didn't. 2.9 inch blade on both of these small Chris Reeve Sebenzas, on all the small Chris Reeve Sebenzas. I was going to carry this one. I pulled it out and I thought, you know, if I do a small one, why not do some mix and matching? But then I fell in love with the wood inlay. Of course, whenever I think about doing a small carry, and I have a lot recently, I always then think, nah, we can't let the big knife get away. Of course, this is the large Sebenza 21. And as I've told you guys before, so you hear from me, I go, I love the carbon fiber. First, every time I say love, take a shot. That's the Keith Kevin Ken game. I love it. I love it. And it's beautiful. Both of those things are right for this knife. Plain Jane bottom, fancy top, and in this case it's ladder Damascus. I always talk about how I like carbon fiber. I like the carbon fiber inlay. I like them all. But you know what? I really, out of all those knives, and I told you I never give them away. The Knife Art exclusive, the Blade HQ exclusive, inlay carbon fiber. I'd never give them away. But I'll tell you, I have one of these, the large Sebenza plain Jane. And when I get money, I'm going to get the other ones. I'd love to get all three of these. And I have one small Sebenza 21 with ladder Damascus, with Damascus. I just love this. I love this. I think it really represents Chris Reeve in my mind. You guys may not agree, but in my mind, it's that workmanlike construction, all titanium, strong titanium, and then it has that flash on the blade. It's just a wonderfully crafted knife. Beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. I really like it. So I wanted to carry this. So then when I put this on the table, I thought, hey, I could go either way. I can go small with this, which I did do, or I can go this and this, or I could go this. And either one of these three is the medium. But I chose that one and I'm happy. I'm going to stay with it. But I love playing with all of these knives. There you have it. Those are the knives and the knives that got away. And look, they're all Chris Reeve except for that special USN Ladybug that Spyderco did for the Usual Suspect Network. Hey, you guys, as usual, I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for giving me your time. I'm sorry, yesterday's upload went late because, I don't know. My Wi-Fi just went slow, big time. But anyway, I'm glad it got up. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. Please thumb this up if you enjoy it. I need some encouragement to keep doing this every single day, 7 days a week. So please thumb it up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Our first step is to hit that 500. Once we do, I'm going to put up my 1550 Pelican case and we're going to go through some of my more expensive knives. A lot of variety in that case because I pack all my knives pretty tight. So I'd love to do that special video for you guys. Thanks a lot. I appreciate your time. You have a perfect day. Someone wrote and said, why do you keep saying keep your pockets full? Because I'm a guy. I grew up with two brothers. I grew up with a grandfather that collected everything. My father always had his pockets full and always had a firearm or two and some knives and all kinds of stuff. But I just like my pockets full. It just makes me feel good. It really does. That's why I want you guys to feel good. So thank you very much. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.